going to do? Am I going to sing?
No, I'm going to tell you these rules.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So, when you're singing in Spanish, I don't speak Spanish, but you know, in college for voice, you have to learn how to pronounce all of the major European languages, including Spanish. And the rules are not always the same for speaking modern day languages versus singing in the languages. This is not a classical song, so the rules are going to be pretty similar to speaking Spanish. And I just want you to memorize these few rules. These are the most important ones to remember. When you see an I, you're going to think E. Can you try that?
I is E.
E is A.
E is A.
O is O.
O is O.
U or U is U.
U is U.
A is A.
A is A.
And so for all of the vowel sounds, we're going to be using what's called an open vowel, as opposed to what we use in English, which is a diphthong type vowel. And if you think of the word diphthong, the letters D, I, you know that means two. So we use two sounds when we pronounce vowels in English. So we say A, I, O, U, right? So that you hear the two separate sounds. A. You hear how it's two sounds? We say it fast, so it sounds like A. We don't hear necessarily, if you're not thinking about it, you don't hear the two sounds, but two sounds actually are there, happening every time when you're speaking English. And they should be, because that's how we speak English. But for Spanish, we use the open vowel. So we freeze our lips in the first half of the vowel shape that we would normally use for English. Like this, E.
E.
Instead of E.
E.
We go E.
E.
A.
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 O.
O.
U.
U.
And we can keep our corners kind of in a little bit on our lips. Instead of A, E, I, O, U, where we have our corners like really in and really out. We want to kind of keep the corners on a kind of in this track. Not really spreading out so far or squeezing in so far, but just kind of more of a consistent shape for a more consistent, beautiful vowel sound. Then for some consonants that you'll have to encounter, the one you missed is the QU sound. So in Spanish, the QU makes a K, like a K.
K. Okay.
So the way I remember that is queso.
Oh.
Because who doesn't love queso?
That's right.
So if you think of queso or quesadilla or something like that, then you can remember QU is a K.
QU is a K.
And then the T and the D are dentalized. So in English, we put the tip of our tongue up here behind the roots of our upper teeth to make a T or a D. Can you try that? T, D. For Spanish, we're going to bring the tip of the tongue farther forward on to the teeth like this. Which is why it's called a dentalized T or D, because we're, you know, like a dentist has to do with teeth. So we're going to say ta, da.
Ta, da.
So you just bring your tongue a little farther forward. It's kind of almost like saying the, but not quite.
Ta,
da.
da.
And all of the R's, we're not going to use a rhotic R like we do in English where we go R. We're going to use a flipped or a rolled R like And the V's are going to equal a B sound from English, B. So you're going to say better day instead of verde.
Right, better day. I remembered that.
Yeah, you got that one, but just a reminder. The Y's are going to equal a E sound. And two L's together will equal a Y.
Yeah.
Like yamo. Yamo. Instead of lamo. Yamo.
Yamo.
And H's will be silent. And the other one, I don't think you have this in your song, but J's will be a ya.
A ya. J is a ya.
Or a, sorry, a ha. A ha, not a ya. Like jalapeno.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay, the word down here.
Hablar.
No, that's the wrong one. Where am I?
This.
That one.
Oh, ache.
Ache.
Uh-huh.
That's pronounced ache.
Oh, sorry. Ace.
Ace.
Yeah, I have a hard time with Spanish and Italian getting those mixed up. In Spanish, the C followed by an I or an E makes a S. I remember dulce, like dulce de leche.
Uh-huh.
But in Italian, it makes a ch. I get those mixed up all the time, like a cello in
Right.
Italian.
Okay.
If it was in Spanish, you'd say cello. So that rule is the same as in English. But yeah, ace. Because the H is silent, so you're not going to say
I got mixed up on the ace and this
hablar,
hablar,
llorar,
yolar,
llorar,
yolar,
yo,
yo,
rar,
rar,
yo,
yo,
rar,
rar.
Yeah. Any questions?
Nope.
Okay. 2 thumbs up for Spanish.
2 thumbs up for Spanish.
Singing in Spanish.